What's up, guys? UFC 278 is tonight. Usman versus Edwards 2. And here's a fight simulation I recorded a few days ago. This is just both the AIs playing to have it just fair. I didn't edit anything. It's just in fight now. Um, yeah, this is a great fight, a good card. Yeah, I'm looking forward to obviously the last 3 fights mainly, but there's some other good fights in the card. I think that for the Merab and Jose Aldo fight, I think Aldo's gonna win by decision. I think he's gonna just be able to stop the Merab's takedowns like in the first 2 rounds. Then maybe in round 3, Merab's gonna get a takedown, but I don't see him getting a takedown early on. Then for the Holocaust and Luke Rockhold fight. Luke Rockhold's coming back after 3 years, coming off a 2-fight KO streak. Got knocked out by Yoel Romero and Jan Blachowicz, which are obviously heavy hitters. And I think he's got 5 losses, and all of them are by KO. So, for a guy like that, he doesn't have the best chin. Like, even if the guy doesn't even hit that hard, you could still get KO. So I think that Kosh is not he doesn't hit as hard as Romero or Young. He's more of a type of guy that's gonna beat you down with some heavy power shots, and you'll fall down and he'll TKO you, just like he did to Uriah Hall. I think he's just gonna put that pressure on him. He's got a really good right kick. Luke Rockhold's also good left kick, but some of these guys are trying to compete with the newer generation. Rockhold's 37, about to be 38. It's when fighters just go up away like that and they try to come back, it's gonna be hard. For Rockhold, he could obviously win. He could try to use his wrestling to slow down Costa. He could even finish him. He's got some strong BJJ, but I think Costa early on he's gonna be able to survive, and he's not gonna be as tired. He just won 5 rounds with Vittori without too much issue. He actually won the 5th round versus Marvin Vittori. Which was a brutal back and forth fight, and Costa was getting tired. He looked like he was on his way to gassing out in round 1, to be honest. But he stayed in there, and even though it was a loss, it's gonna give him confidence that he can go the distance. He can exert more energy and not get as tired. And I think if he does that and he shows up how he was before he fought Israel Adesanya, he could put him away. I don't think he's gonna poke Rockhold out cold. I just think that he's gonna drop him, and then he'll ground pound him, TKO him, and I think that might be the end of Luke Rockhold, to be honest. I feel usually Costa throws a bunch of shots to the head and the body. He mixes up well. I think that he's the first few hooks that he lands to the head is gonna hurt Rockhold, and he'll have him shelled up against the fence, beat up his body and then the head, and then Rockhold goes down and he lands a few TKO blows. Ground pound shots, and TKOs him in the 2nd round, I think. And then for Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards 2. 7 years in the making. This is a great fight. Honestly, personally, I think Kamaru Usman's gonna win. But I'd say it's 60% to 40% for Usman winning. Because Leon Edwards could definitely win this fight. He's great on the feet, tremendous striking, very fast, very fluid, very loose. He's got a great sense of timing and range management. He's got some good punches and good kicks, as well as when it gets in closer range. He's got those nice elbows, and yeah, he'll throw a few knees in there in the clinch. But it's mainly elbows. See that right there? He just attempted to go for a submission as Usman went for a takedown. I think Leon's probably gonna go for a stuff like that because he's got some. He's good on the ground, like great BJJ. See, just like right there. I think he'll mainly try to stop the takedowns of Usman. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he goes for the submission as Usman is going for a takedown. But the reason I favor Usman to win is, his striking is a lot better. His boxing, his grappling is obviously still there. I know some people say that his grappling is diminished, but that's because if you take a look at his last three opponents, why would he want to take down Gilbert Burns? That doesn't make sense. Masvidal, he already knew he could beat him with wrestling, so he said himself he wanted to finish him. He wanted to make a statement. Masvidal, he just completely underestimated Usman. It's like he had pillows for fists, all kind of things. He got knocked out. And then with Kobe Covington, they're both high-level wrestlers. They're just gonna we kind of saw them in the fight. They both went for takedowns, but they weren't able to mount any significant offense on the ground. It was for a brief period of time. They both got taken down, but then they stood back up pretty quick. So it was mainly a striking match, and it was just gonna require more energy. Against a guy like Kobe, you don't want to do that. So it didn't make sense for him to grapple in his last few fights. He could have with Masvidal. He took him down, and I think that with Leon, his game plan, with Woodman, it's kind of we're seeing his striking evolve slowly, fight by fight. In the Gilbert Burns one, it's like Trevor Woodman taught him how to throw a jab, and then he finished Gilbert Burns with that jab. In the Masvidal one, it was a cross. He knocked Masvidal out with a cross. And then in the Kobe fight, you could say it's a left hook, because he was landing that left hook quite a bit, and he dropped Kobe twice, basically almost knocked him out with that left hook. And I think for this fight, it's gonna be the right uppercut. I think that Kamaru was probably gonna try to wrestle early, reintroduce that threat. He was just to get Leon worried about it, get his muscles heavy and make him feel that pressure again. Because to be honest, he hasn't fought too many pure wrestlers. Leon, he's faced some good guys, but they were wrestlers on Usman's level. And he fought Bilal Muhammad, but that fight it didn't really get going, and we didn't get to see much. But Nate Diaz wasn't gonna take him down, so he hasn't fought too many guys. So I think Usman will be able to. Leon's gonna stuff a few takedowns. I still feel like Usman will get him down at least once in the first round and get him in the up against the fence, smother him where he can land elbows the over under clinch, kind of how he had Masvidal. He'll work from there, get some takedowns here and there. In the second round, I think Leon will be the takedowns will start to come a bit easier, and then Kamaru is gonna win the first 2 rounds in my opinion, and I think he's gonna finish Leon either in the 3rd or 4th round. I don't think he'll shoot for takedowns in round 3 or 4, and then he'll just look for openings on the feet, and he usually likes to go for that level change feint. That's gonna get Leon to start reacting, and he'll probably end up catching him from the uppercut as Leon's kind of dipping his head to try to sprawl. But Yeah, Kamaru Usman's gonna watch out for that cross head kick that Leon almost knocked out below Muhammad with. Those elbows, obviously Leon's got some submissions off his back as well. But I just think that Leon hasn't been, he should have been more active. Fought some more guys in the top 5. He declined a fight with Wonderboy. I know that Kobe didn't want to take a fight with him on short notice. And Masvidal pulled out, obviously. And I think he's just got a suspect chin. It's up there with like Gilbert Burns. You know, it's not gonna take much for a guy like Usman to KO him, but it's a very competitive fight, and I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, if you guys like this showcase and prediction, make sure to leave a like and check out my other videos. And tomorrow I'll be dropping a video of Alexander Volkanovski. He got a new model, a character model, and yeah. We'll see if tonight Kamaru Usman is still the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. He's obviously, there's a lot at stake for him, but I do think he's taking Leon serious. And I think he'll be ready for everything Leon will bring. But, this is MMA. Anything can happen, so I'm just looking for a great fight today. Anyways, peace out, guys.
Champion